What's up, guys? It's your boy B. Lee back again with another Throwback Thursday movie review. So, in 1998, Hollywood got a chance to do one of the biggest films, or what could have been one of the biggest films, and they blew it. Yes, I'm talking about the Godzilla movie that came out in 1998, starring Matthew Broderick. That movie could have been big, but it was a total flop. Now, when it first came out as a kid, I was maybe 4 when the movie first came out. I was hyped just because it was a Godzilla movie. I was never able to really critique a film at 4 years old, so of course I was just there because it was Godzilla. As I got older is when I really started to notice the flaws of the movie, and I noticed it was a terrible, not terrible, but the movie was a huge error. The movie itself was a huge error. And what I mean by that is, for one, they messed Godzilla all up. The story of Godzilla, the way he looked, it was just all over the place. Okay, beginning with the story. Okay, so Godzilla is still based in Japan. He just comes over to the States and just does whatever. Okay, it's basically the 1954 movie all over again, where he just comes out of nowhere, starts wrecking stuff, and just do him. That's basically what this movie is. But at the same time, it's not really a plot there. You have Matthew Broderick in the movie. You know, I'm a big fan of Matthew Broderick. I grew up watching Matthew Broderick movies, but I just didn't think he really fit this movie. You know, you have James Dunn, whatever his name is. He's in the movie. The girl who plays the love interest, terrible actor to me. The only people who made the movie was the guy who played Animal, whatever his name was, the funny guy, and the dude who played the professional in the movie way back when. It's not a professional's not an old movie, but you know, the guy who played the professional. Forgot the people who knows who I'm talking about. I'm gonna put pictures up. But yeah, those were the only people who made the movie. I mean, it wasn't any substance there. Okay, now to get to Godzilla, first of all, they made Godzilla look like a freaking iguana. Godzilla doesn't look like that. If you try to do a re-imaging, they could have kept the same concept with the original Godzilla, the Tokyo Godzilla. It just added a little more American features, not completely scrap the whole concept and just create a freaking lizard. No, that's where they messed up at. That's where they messed up at. They got him walking parallel. I'm like, what are you doing, Hollywood? You finally get a chance to make a Godzilla movie and you blow it. You blow it. And then, no atomic breath. Where is the atomic breath at? What is Godzilla without his atomic breath? And then he dies at the end of the movie? Godzilla was able to withstand maybe over a million missiles shot at him in the Toho movies. Now you bring this man to America and you telling me that America is able to kill this man with 2 missiles? Or maybe 4, however they shot at him? Come on now. Come on. And you make him an asexually creature that can produce, get pregnant, whatever, and have trillions of babies. I don't buy that at all. I do not buy that at all. Got little mini Zillas running all over the place. And actually, after the rights was up from TriStar, Toho actually took the rights from this movie and actually recreated their own like nemesis for Godzilla named Zilla. But that's another story. But this movie was just off. Like, a true Godzilla fan will tell you that this was not a Godzilla movie. It just could have been better. The story could have been better. You could have stayed true to the original Godzilla roots. It could have been solid. It could have been a solid movie in my opinion. The fact that, you know, he's in New York, you know, there's really no reason why he's there. They just think, oh, it's a perfect spot for him to lay his eggs. Okay, he could have laid his eggs in Tokyo. If you're talking about a country with water of all sides, Japan is just a little country. He could have stayed in Tokyo for all that, Japan for all that. But I'm just so glad the 2014 Godzilla made up for this one, because ever since I started realizing how bad the 1998 movie was, I was just like, yo, we need a new Godzilla movie. And sure enough, the 2014 Legendary Godzilla pulled through. And thank you, Legendary Pictures, for that, for creating the MonsterVerse. I thank you so much. Yeah, but this movie just could have been a lot better. At least added another monster in there to make it interesting. I think they could have did that. I think even if you couldn't like get the rights to another Toho monster, at least make something up to make it more interesting. Okay, I don't know, something dealing with radiation. You know, Godzilla has a lot to do with radiation, so come up with a monster that has something to do with radiation, and then next thing you know, Godzilla comes from Japan to New York, starts fighting, blah blah blah. Not no Godzilla's coming to New York to lay his freaking eggs. No. This movie was just, like I said, as a kid, I loved this movie. I was like, yes, Godzilla. But then as I got older, I was like, yo, what is going on here? What is going on? But, man, I guess you can say I like it for what it is. I mean, it's an interesting new look of Godzilla, I guess. But at the same time, when you look at this Godzilla and then look at the old Godzillas, it's like, what is this? Like, this is a completely different dinosaur. Oh, and they had him eating buffets in this movie. Like, when have you ever seen Godzilla get hungry in any Godzilla movie? Never. Never, never, never. Now, suddenly he's attracted to fish. Oh, let's just put a thing of fish here. He'll eat it. No, Godzilla is never eating fish. Now Godzilla is eating buffets. Columbia, TriStar, whatever. Oh my gosh. You had one job and you blew it. And that is my thought for this film. If you like my Throwback Thursday movie review, please subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you feel. And yeah, it's your boy B. Lee, signing off.